Alright, what's up guys? So I know I haven't made a video in all that long. It's been, like, I can't say it hasn't been because I've been busy with school or anything, because school's easy as hell for me this semester. Well, considering most of you are my classmates and my friends, I'm sure I've already told you about that, but whatever. So, today I was, I don't even know what I'm saying right now, but today I decided I was going to make a video because I'm home alone. Obviously, that's usually when I make most of my videos. But what I wanted to talk about today was hate. And in advance, like I say in most of my videos, I don't really like swearing. But one of my other videos, I know I said that I swear like a freaking trucker. So if I do end up swearing a lot in this, I am sorry. But again, most of you are my classmates, so I'm sure you don't give a shit. Alright. So, hate is one of those stupid things that nobody should ever put on somebody or have to have put on them. Like me personally, I have been bullied multiple times, but it hasn't been as bad in the last couple of years. I'd say my worst years for when I was getting bullied was grade 5 and 6 and a little bit in grade 4. The worst thing about getting bullied in those years was that one of my best friends was the one that was picking on me. And like we're still close friends now. It's like not as close as we used to be, but we're still pretty close. But hate is one of those things that you can only like push onto somebody else if you're being hated on. So like for me, like I'm really, like, you all know that I'm really into singing, and one of my friends, his older brother, who's somewhat my friend, I'm not going to name any names, but I'm sure if he watches my videos he's going to know exactly who he is. He tweeted at me a couple of, like, I'd say 3 weeks ago or something, saying that my singing reminds him of Ice JJ Fish, the guy that purposely sings bad. Like, I'm sure if you search him up you'll know exactly who he is as soon as you see his face. But, yeah. Like, I'm fine with that kind of hate because, like, I know I'm not the best singer. I'm not great by any means. Like, I do like to think that I have a good voice. It's just like, the way I sing, I have difficulty matching pitch. It's like, I'm more of a mimicker. Like, alright, so I'm moving off the hate topic, but, like, honestly, like, the first people that I think about when I think about hate is Adolf Hitler, Osama bin Laden, just so many other dickheads in the world that, thank God, they're all dead now. But, like, Hitler, like, if you think about Hitler, it's like, the thing is, like, there's really no reason why he hated all those Jews, and now, like, because of him, millions and millions of people died. It's like, those people had lives beyond their own. Like, they could have, like, a lot of those people that he killed were children. Like, that just makes me sick, that he could kill children. So, like, but don't get me wrong, he never killed anyone. It was the people that he hired to put people to death. It's like, that just makes me sick. It's like, people that hate are never gonna feel good about themselves until the person that they are hating on is the one that feels miserable. It's like me, like I said, I got bullied quite often, so, like, in order to make myself feel happy, I did pick on 1 or 2 people. I regret it. I don't like the fact that I did. And yes, I'm sure a lot of people I'm sure most of you know that I consider myself to be a more frightening, scary kind of guy, and I do kind of still think that it's, like, I don't think it's cool, I don't really like it, but I think it's kind of neat when I hear that somebody's afraid of me. It's like, I don't enjoy scaring people. Well, I kind of do, because, like, I don't even know what I'm saying right now, but, like, hate is just one of those fucking stupid things that nobody should ever have to be put through. And I don't believe that, like, yes, I bullied people. I got bullied more than I ever thought somebody should. But, like, bullying isn't the only thing that comes from hate. It's like, I don't really know how I'd explain this as hate, but, like, getting rejected, like, getting dumped, just anything that can put a negative effect on you can be considered hate. It's like, sometimes, like, again, I'm not naming any names, I will never name names when I'm, like, talking about somebody like this, but like even some of my family members sometimes like say some stuff like that. Like one of my cousins, he used to always say, like, again towards my singing, he's like, Dylan, you're never going to be as good as you want to be unless you try even harder. It's like, that's not considered hate. It's more positive, like a positive put down, I guess. It's like, he's telling me, he's like, you gotta be better, like, if you want to be better, you gotta try harder. He was pretty much just saying, I'm not trying hard enough. It's like, yeah, I get that. It's like, singing was more of a hobby for me, but I always said, it's like, even though it's just my hobby, I want to become a famous singer one day. I've pretty much completely backed off that. Like, I barely even sing anymore. It's like, I still sing, but I'm more focusing on my rapping now. And it's like, even though I'm talking about hate in this video, I'm sure I'm gonna start rambling a lot in this video, so I apologize for that. But let's see. So yeah, like, nobody will ever succumb to happiness if they are hating on somebody. It's just something that can't happen. Like, I don't see how you will ever be happy when you're hating on somebody. It's like, if I went over to, like, if I walked up to a heavier guy and just called him, like, just screw off, fat ass, nobody likes you here, I would not be thinking, it's like, alright, by me saying this to this guy, I would feel better about myself. He would instantly feel like shit. And me, like, the way I am, just the way I am as a person, if I see somebody feeling like shit, and it's my fault, or anybody else's fault that I know, I instantly feel like shit too. It's like, if I'm the one that put the hate on that person, I feel like, oh shit, why the hell did I even do this? Like, now that person feels insecure about themselves. And now it's like, if one of my friends does this, it's like, why am I even friends with that person? It's like, they just made somebody possibly, like, they just made somebody feel like completely insecure about themselves. Like, who knows? Like I'm sure, like, I talk about this not a lot, but like lately I've been talking about it a little bit more. The butterfly effect. One small thing can cause like the biggest possible devastation on the planet. It's like what I'm saying about like how if I insult somebody, they will instantly like start to feel crappy about themselves, and I will feel bad about that. If I were, like, not if I were to do this, because, like, just me being me, I cannot possibly see myself ever doing this. It's all, like, in the heat of the moment kind of thing. Like, if I saw somebody that I know and I've been friends with for quite a few years insult somebody, like, call them fat, ugly, slut, stupid, whore, who knows? That person could end up feeling so bad about themselves that they could end up killing themselves. It's like, by doing that, you have made somebody want to end their life. Like, they don't feel that there's any point in living. It's like, instantly, when I think about that, I think about Amanda Todd. It's like, she was 15 years old when this happened. Like, she made 2 small mistakes, and that made somebody, like, and that made everyone that she'd ever been friends with turn their backs on her, and she ended up killing herself. It's like, she had her whole life in front of her. She could have had family. She could have gotten married. She could have had kids. Like, just thinking about this makes me sick. It's like I've said this like 3 times, but no matter what, if you're a hater, there's no way you're gonna get any bonus out of doing this. Like, you're hating because you feel like shit. Like, I don't get that. Like, why the hell would you hate and think that it's gonna make you feel better? Because if you're hating, you're pretty much just hating on yourself for even thinking about that person. It's like, one thing I saw, like, this is, like, I've pretty much never spoken about her, but, like, Miley Cyrus. Like, when I saw this one thing on Facebook a couple of weeks ago saying, it's like, people that hate on videos, the only way they can hate on those videos is in order to watch them. So, if they're giving a celebrity hate, that means they would have had to see their work in order to do that. So that's just bumping up their views and shit. Yeah, so I really don't know where I'm going with this now. Especially, okay, back onto the whole celebrity thing, Bieber. He has, like, over the past couple of years, he's been quite an idiot, but after, say, early 2015, he decided to start turning his life around. That's a bonus for him. It's like, he's still getting hate, don't get me wrong, but like, when I first heard about him, I was in grade 5. I had heard his first big hit one time, and it made me start to want to sing. Again, with the butterfly effect. If I didn't turn on the TV at the time, I probably would have never started singing as much as I do now. It's like I don't sing as much, but like I'm not ashamed to say this anymore. Bieber is the reason I sing. I'm not a fan of his by any means. I'm not like if I listen to his music, like alright, that's not bad, but I'm not a die-hard fan. Like I've listened to some of his new music. What do you mean? It's not a bad song. Alright. So, I'm really starting to ramble on this, like, pretty much all I want to say now, if you're a hater, like, honestly, me being me, like, after being bullied so much, I take hate as compliments. It's like, it takes so much to actually get me angry enough to start, like, feelings like, is this person actually telling the truth about me? Is this, like, am I really this bad at singing? Am I really this stupid? Am I really just this much of an annoying asshole to everyone? But like if somebody just calls me and is like, yeah, like just screw off, you fucking idiot, I'm really sorry about the swearing. It's like I don't mean to say this, but like whenever I really get into something, I start swearing more. But like pretty much just screw off, you freaking idiot. It takes a lot for somebody to get me mad, and that's really hard for somebody to say with anger issues. But like no matter what, if you were a hater, you're never going to get anything out of this, like, unless, like, if you're that much of a hater, and the person actually goes and kills himself, then you're going to be like, alright, who do I hate on next? You are just an asshole for being somebody that thinks that you are superior to everyone else. Like, just, you know, I'm not even going to say anything else about you guys, because like, I know you're out there. I'm sure you've probably stumbled upon, like, no doubt you'll eventually probably stumble upon one of my videos, and you might see this video. All I can say, fuck off.